a very special and very real edition of Mommy Moments with Pamela. Today I am my own guest, and if you give me 1 second, I will also go on Instagram Live. Here we go. Okay, so that we are simulcasting. Okay, so I am my own guest today because I cannot get into the city. My son has hand, foot, mouth disease, which is absolutely disgusting, and it sounds like a kid that doesn't take a shower, but God bless daycare because everything comes home. And my daughter had mild bronchitis, so she is actually staying. Thank God my in-laws just live down the block. So she's been staying with them, and I've been coordinating with, some days my father-in-law goes a little bit later, and so he's been taking her, and some days I get a driver that works with the daycare who picks her up from there, and I have been with my son. And if you follow me, hi Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I yesterday came down with a cold. Last night I was just in complete shivers, and I spent most of the day taking all kinds of homeopathic natural remedies, which is sort of where I like to be. I like to take those as much as possible. But I realized that might not get me to where I need to be tomorrow, which is Thanksgiving, and also I have a segment tomorrow morning on Pix 11. So last night I took Theraflu. Around 4 in the morning, I woke up and took Advil. I took Theraflu again, and although I still have a cough, I feel like pretty good. I sweat a lot today in the morning, overshare, but so yeah, stay for about an hour or 2 in the morning. I sweat so much, I think that you could have collected the moisture and irrigated a massive, massive farm. And so I feel better. I've been drinking a lot of tea. I love tea, if you know me. Yeah, so, and I actually got our cleaning lady to come and stay with my son for about an hour and a half so that I could go to my daughter's daycare Thanksgiving party. Okay, so I was there, and I came back, put David to bed, which is why we're starting at 1:40 instead of 1 o'clock, but at least we are together. And if you have any questions, I see some of you commenting, and of course Instagram is sideways, so yeah, ask me any questions. So I really wanted today to be about sort of the concept of Mommy Moments and why I started it. I know there's so much content out there right now in the mom space, and of course there's always room for more. So if you are a mom entrepreneur sitting and watching, don't think that the space is not open to you. There's so much that you still can do. So the reason why I started this show is for a few reasons. One, I am a TV correspondent, and so I do TV segments across the country. I do them in New York, I do them in Miami, LA, like everywhere. And I love what I do. I love entertaining. I love sharing cool products, which we're going to get to in a second as well right here. But the travel is tough, and I want to be around more. And even when I leave just for a day and a half, it just feels like a gap, and then I'm like catching up. And so that wasn't working for me. So I want to try to do less of those like one-off segments. And I actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that, hi Instagram. Oh, hi. What does that say? My love, you're sideways. Oh, thank you. You know, I thought, hold on. Better? Hold on. Opa. I thought that if I tilted the cell phone that it would go. Am I straight now? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like the tech savvy girl. Sorry. All of this, despite my age, by the way, and I'm going to be 34 soon, and I should be more tech savvy because I'm like of this like, I'm technically still a millennial. I'm not. So it's always a learning curve. But thank you. Thank you for putting me up right. See, that's what the mom tribe is all about, right? They're going to tell you when you have, hopefully, lipstick on your teeth. They're going to tell you when you're not straight. This is great. So yeah, so the premise, so I started this show, one, because I didn't want to travel as much as I was, and I did a lot of traveling this year, which I'm really grateful for all of my producers who had me back after about a 2-3 year hiatus where I was really much more at home and doing things more local in New York. But it's tough. And I also came to a point where I wanted to own my content. And so for those of you who are watching who are maybe in the industry with me, you know that, we're giving out content. And I just came to a point where I've been doing this for 15 years, and I wanted a place where everything was mine. And I had actually opportunity over the summer. I was working with a major publication, which if you follow me on Instagram, you know who I'm talking about. I love those people at this major magazine. But, there were some kind of shifts going on, and the product that we were going to put out together, the show about moms and sharing stories, just wasn't happening because of what is this? My iPhone storage is full. Okay, thank you. Not now. And I wanted, I thought that this was going to be my thing in New York, where I was going to be able to interview different moms and share their stories. And it just, because of advertising dollars on their end, it just hasn't happened yet, which is really unfortunate. And then all of my girlfriends, both in the industry and out of the industry, were like, just do it. Just turn on that little, live button over there or over there and just go. And over the course of 2 weeks, I was like, F it. I'm just going to do it. So that's how Mommy Moments started. And so every week, every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, God willing, I will be showcasing different moms. So we've had some fantastic guests already. Stacey Eigel from Boy Meets Girl, whose shirt I'm wearing. I love this. And I'll tell you more about this shirt. It's for the Shop for Vasculitis campaign. She was my first guest. If you haven't checked out that video, definitely head on over. If you're on Instagram, head on over to facebook.com/Pamela Pekerman. It's right here. And take a look at that. So she was the first guest, and she's an amazing momtrepreneur, super inspirational. Oh, guys, the sun just came out. Look, this is like a natural diva glow ring. Look at that. I would turn this around and show you, but then everything will probably fall apart. So I'm going to leave it as is, but look at that. So she was the first guest. The second guest was Latham Thomas, who is the founder of Mama Glow. She's a celebrity doula. She just came out with her, I think this is her second book, Own Your Glow, which, oh, by the way, hold on. Look. I was not joking when I said that I bought one for like all of my girlfriends for the holiday season. So this is an amazing book, guys. I am not paid to say this, but if you are thinking of what to get any mom or any woman in your life, I love this book. It is beautiful. It is well written. There's poetry. There's inspiration. This girl is amazing. So I was so grateful to have her. Why not just put that on the floor, right? I was so grateful to have her. And then last week I was in Miami with Roxanne Vargas, who is the host of Six in the Mix on NBC in Miami. She is also now anchoring their NBC weekend morning show. So I'm so proud of her because I've known her for about 8 years, pre-children. And today I am my own guest. And just so you guys know who's coming up, we have Randy Zinn on December 6th. She's the founder of Beyond Mom. Amazing. She's super inspiration. She's all about letting you guys know that you can do anything you want, you put your mind to, and you don't have to sacrifice motherhood. And I'll talk about that in a second, but I love her. I can't wait to have her on the show. And then, did I skip? Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Before that is the previous week. Next Wednesday, November 29th, is Kristen McGee. She is a celebrity yoga and Pilates trainer. She has an amazing book called Chair Yoga. Check out her website. We're going to talk about fitness and yoga and the benefits of just taking care of your body and meditating. And if you follow her on Instagram, Kristen, she has 2 young toddler twins, and I think her eldest is 3 or 4, and she's adorable, and she shows you how she's keeping up and exercising while she's with her kids, which is kind of crazy, like vacuuming and lunging. I mean, maybe that's not for everybody, but it's super fun, super inspirational. She gives great tips. So a lot of amazing women coming up. And again, that's why I started this, because hashtag share, don't shame is something that I'm super passionate about, because in the space of motherhood, I have tried over the last, I've been a mom for 4.5 years. I've tried everything. I tried the stay at home with no help. That was insane. I tried the, okay, I'm going to just go to work, and so full help. That didn't work for me either, because I felt like I was just kind of losing my footing at home and like hyperventilating about it. Oh, are there questions here? Oh, Kristen's mom. Hi. And hi, Michelle. And here, amen. I really believe moms can have anything. Thank you. They can do anything and have a family. It's definitely, I homeschool 2 kids and work from home. Oh my God, homeschooling. I've never tried that. I don't know if I have the balls, the skills, the brain cells left for that. I don't know. I think the children sucked all the brain cells out of me. But that's awesome, and I will get your tips. I'm gonna contact you in a hot second. So I started this because of Share Don't Shame. I have tried every single version of motherhood, and what I thought I should be doing, what I thought was the right thing to do, and I had a lot of my own shaming of myself. And then I had a lot of shaming from just social media. So one thing that comes to mind is there was a nurse who commented on one of my social feeds after I had Ilana, which is my eldest, my 4.5-year-old, and she's like, "Oh, you should spend less time looking at yourself and taking care of yourself, and more time with the baby." I was like, hello, it only takes 10 minutes to do makeup, and I can do that and still be a good mom. Like, one or the other is not necessarily exclusive. So I tried the stay-at-home mom, I tried the work-at-home mom, I tried the out-of-work mom, and then something happened at the end of 2016 and through all of 2017 where I feel like sorry guys, I feel like I just got clarity in my head. And it's almost like the congestion that I was causing myself flooded out. And I just stopped judging myself and just decided, you know what is going to make me happy? Because when mommy's happy, everybody's happy. It's not so bad. What? Okay. I don't know your question, so ask it again. What? Okay. So, when I stopped judging myself, when I was honest with myself and I realized, you know what, Pam, you actually want to be more present than you originally thought. Because I thought that I could have my kids, they would be accessories in my life, like a pretty handbag. I would be a pretty good mom, but there was no way on God's green earth that I would ever be any effing version of stay-at-home mom. No, not me, not happening. And lo and behold, apparently, that is actually my happy place. So that was a very difficult realization, because I was sort of almost like, not that stay-at-home mom and ambition don't go hand in hand, but I didn't see them going together, to be perfectly honest. And so for me, realizing, wow, I actually really want to be here. I really, and I have the opportunity. Let me be very frank. We are a 2-income household, and so I have the opportunity for that. And I grew a business in my early 20s, so I had the opportunity to make that choice, which may or may not be your reality, and I completely understand that. So I just want to be perfectly honest about that. Oh, he's coughing. I guess he's still asleep. David's still home, obviously. So I, sorry, I got sidetracked, but like I said, I tried every version, and just the mind cleared up. I stopped judging myself in late 2016, and I really feel that 2017 was the best effing year of my life. I felt that I was a kick-ass mom, a kick-ass entrepreneur, a damn good wife, right? And by the way, getting, taking care of my body and fitness. And by the way, if you follow me, I'm kind of into because of issues after my pregnancies. I'm eating less dairy, less gluten, and focusing on fiber. #F Factor approve. Look it up. And so I'm in the best space in my life. And the reason why I wanted to do the show is because I've gone through every version of motherhood, and I wanted to interview different moms, and I wanted to have, you know, the stay-at-home mom, the work from home mom, the mom who's off ramp. I wanted to see all of it. And so that brings me to now, which is episode, this is now 4 of Mommy Moments with Pamela. Every Wednesday I will be here. Well, not necessarily here because nobody's going to come to Staten Island, but I'm doing this. I usually shoot in the city. I will be doing a interview and chatting with moms and sharing their stories. And if you see something that you like from any of these moms, great. Then that's a little bit of something that you take from them. And if there's something that doesn't appeal to you, that's cool too. And I think that's the whole point of hashtag share, don't shame, right? We are sharing in a friendly and open environment, and and we are not shaming each other. So if you are liking this conversation, if you're liking the show, tell your mom friends on Instagram, tell your mom friends on Facebook, and hopefully we can start to communicate. Is there, hi, Irina. Hi. Thanks for joining. And, Jen Walsh. Hi, honey. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, if you guys don't know, she's on Instagram, but Jen Walsh is one of my core female tribe. She's most definitely somebody that I look continuously get inspiration from. And, you know, we've been in this industry for a long time. And she's somebody who inspires me, and she's like, yes, own your content. Just do it. Just press that live button. So I thank you so much for being there for me. I appreciate that. Because it's tough. Like, you know, when you are giving and giving and giving, whether you're a mom or in your professional space, and at some point you want more control. So this is my version of more control. So I've told you why I started this show, right? I want to own my own content. I want to travel less. I still want to continue to entertain. I love broadcasting, whether it's digital broadcasting or on the, you know, the tube. And so this allows me to do that. And so I hope that it will continue to grow. I hope that more women, more moms will continue to watch and comment and ask questions. I guess, you know, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I do hope that everybody is reflective and thinking about what they are thankful for. I'm very thankful for having children. Many of you who know me, and some of you who know me are following. It was not easy for me to have my first. I won't go into all of the details of that right now, just because I have not discussed that sharing with my husband yet, so I will not share all of it. But it wasn't easy, and I'm so grateful that I have two healthy, happy children. But the journey is crazy, and you know, I always say it's a mixture of tears, it's a mixture of laughs, it's a mixture of feeling sometimes lonely and yet completely surrounded by people sometimes, right? You have your children, obviously. Motherhood is insane, right? Like it's absolutely crazy. And, you know, it's funny, like I think I wrote on Instagram a few days ago that God must have given us short-term memory, because we forget the whole day, and at the end of the day, all you need to see is a smile and you're happy as a clam. I know the struggles. Yeah, it's crazy. I know. Michelle, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. These 5 words I swear to you. Sorry that I just started that. But yeah, so before I continue to ramble, continuously as I cough and I hear my little munchkin coughing. I really, like I said, I'm so thankful for motherhood. I'm so thankful for my tribe, and that includes first and foremost my sister Michelle, I'm gonna cry, but I remember like 6 weeks after I had my first, I was like exhausted, crying. I actually experienced very serious sleep deprivation where I started to lose my verbal skills, which I'll tell you about later. It was absolutely insane. And at some point I called her crying hysterically and I said, I am so sorry that I didn't get it. Because we used to be business partners, by the way. And I would probably be like, I was like a bitch probably to her because I just didn't get it. I didn't get what was going on in her world. She had kids. And I called her up and I said, I am so sorry because I didn't get it before, but I get it now. So that's my number one mom tribe is my sister. I love you. You are my sister by birth and my friend by choice. And so I'm so thankful for you. And sorry. So I'm also very thankful that I am now, or not me, but the Shop for Vasculitis, which is a charity campaign that I started a few years ago, is now kicking off the 2017 campaign. And I started Shop for Vasculitis to raise money for the Vasculitis Foundation and specifically the Ilya Pekerman Fund. And if you go to PamelaPekerman.com/charity, you'll find out all about that. Or if you go to shopforvasculitis.com, you'll find it. But basically in late 2009, fudgesicle brownies. Okay. And I'm doing a segment on this tomorrow on Pix 11, so I got to stop crying. Okay. So I unfortunately lost my father to a rare autoimmune disease called vasculitis, which causes inflammation of the blood vessels. And to say that the road without him has been paved with a lot of difficulties is an understatement. But the reason why I started saying this is I am so very grateful, first of all, to have had the opportunity to spend 25 years of my life with this person who was kind of very similar to me, like super jovial. Tammy, sending you love and hug. Thank you. Super jovial, super fun. And like my family, you know, everybody in your family has a kindred spirit. Like there's two people who are always the same. That was me and my dad. And now actually my son, he's like a kid at heart. He'll be that way forever, I can tell. And so I'm super grateful that I was able to overcome what I now realize was a very severe depression, and really turn that into service. So as we think about Thanksgiving and motherhood, and I'm trying to weave this all together, right? That's sort of what media people are supposed to do, is be short. You know, it's very, when you have such a loss like this, it's very easy to just you know, not move on, but like not become an active participant in the, not just the cure, but in the process. And so I almost from the get-go joined as a volunteer the Vasculitis Foundation. Of course, I have this available for you guys. There you go. If anybody wants to check it out, Vasculitis Foundation. And this past 2017, I became a board member. And so Shop for Vasculitis is a way to, during the holiday season, to get even people who are connected to the Vasculitis Foundation, who are connected to the autoimmune community, the vasculitis community, to get them involved by shopping for gifts that give back. So if you go to shopforvasculitis.com, you will find a lot of amazing, amazing gifts. I'm going to show some of them to you. And also just remind everybody that whether you're involved in a cause because you've been personally affected by it, or it's just something that touches you in any which way, I think that it's really, really important for our children to see their parents engaging in service. So as a mom, we are of service, right? There's, you know, actually Roxy Vargas in last week's interview, Mommy Moment, she said she loves being of service to her family. And I love that this woman who is, you know, not even at the top of her game, like she's still soaring, is openly saying something that I feel like many would shame and say, well, what do you mean of service? You know, that seems so like 50s. But you know, moms are the ultimate servers, really, right? You are very selfless all the time, and you are giving of yourself for the betterment of your family. And so beyond that, I also think that your children need to see you being of service to a community, of service to a cause. And so my children are 4.5 and 3.5, but on a semi-regular basis, I do tell them, you know, not in details, that mommy went to Chicago because she's going to help people. And they ask why. I'm like, well, there's some people who are sick and mommy's trying to help them. You know, like basic. But my nieces who are now almost 14 and almost 10, that's insane. You know, first of all, they remember their grandfather. And so they know a little bit more about what I do with the foundation. But yeah, I think it's really important for your children to see that you're involved in a cause, that you are giving of yourself, because if we want them to be of service to others, we damn better be of service. And it's not just about writing a check. That's almost the easiest thing to do, whether it's $1 or $1 million. That's the easiest thing to do. It's much more important for them to see you physically doing something. So without further ado, because I think we've been on for a while and my cough is terrible. I'm going to show you some stuff from Shop for Vasculitis. And when I tune this out, I'm going to do a little Shop Now button so you guys can click it and go. So these are really cool. So this is I'm going to show you from Elise Ryan. And she's actually participated in Shop for Vasculitis for 3 years in a row. So these are really pretty. I'm going to show on Instagram first. These are semi-precious and stones of all kind, with reds and metallics and white. Red and white are actually the colors of the Vasculitis Foundation. They stretch, so you do not have to worry about wrist size. They're super duper pretty. I love Elise Ryan because she's somebody, first of all, she's a mom. I love her. And happy birthday, by the way, Elise, to your husband. I know he just celebrated, I think you said, was it 55? 55? Happy birthday to him. So these retail for $50 each. Again, it's sizeless, stretches. They're super pretty. She donates 20% back to the Vasculitis Foundation. I love these. And then they're made in the USA, which is great. Elise Ryan. And these are everything that I'm showing is on shopforvasculitis.com or PamelaPekerman.com/charity. Okay, so this, I don't know if you guys can, I'm going to show it on Instagram first. Oh, it shakes a little bit. Hold on. So this is actually a slogan that I wanted to put out there. It says, I'm unique, I'm rare. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm unique, I'm rare. And it has the vasculitis logo in the center. And then on the back, you can engrave it with your name. So for an extra $10, it says Pamela Pekerman. And then so she has the bar. This is from a brand called Cavalis. It's a bar. There's also a circle pendant version. Again, you can engrave with your name on the back. Ta-da. And for men, there is a dog charm. So these are really special to me because this is somebody who I met through actually a panel that I spoke on a few weeks ago called Flourish and Thrive, which is for jewelry designers. And this designer from Cavalis, so she's donating 30% of sales from these items now through December 31st back to the Vasculitis Foundation. They retail for $100 silver. And then for an extra $10, you can get the engraving on the back. Ta-da. They're really pretty. I'm unique, I'm rare. This is not only great for anybody who is part of the autoimmune community or the vasculitis community, but just anybody who feels that they're unique. But especially anybody who is part of the community, if this is something that I feel like can empower and inspire you to feel good about yourself. So take a look at that. Ooh, okay, guys. You've seen me wearing this a lot. So this, do you love this? Look at that. Okay, so this is a garnet mala necklace. Do you love it? It's from Blooming Lotus Jewelry. I love it. So it sits, I just want to show you, it sits pretty low. But, there we go. But you can always tie it if you want to tie it. So pretty. So it's 100% genuine garnet. Garnet is a stone of strength. It's actually my birthstone. It's super beautiful. It's a substantial piece of jewelry. If anybody knows about mala necklaces, they're used for as like prayer beads, right? It's 108. You can count them. They go all around. It has this little silk tassel at the bottom. Absolutely stunning. So this piece is $172. Like I said, genuine garnet. I love, 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 love it. A special piece for any special ladies or yourselves. What else? Oh, okay, super cute. Okay, so this is from a company called Animal Guidance Project, and this is a unique art sketch by the founder of the company. It is a sunbird, which is only found on one island, and I actually wrote it down so I didn't forget. It is only found on the Celebes. I'm sorry, it's on one island in the Celebes Sea. And I'm not going to lie because I have no idea where the Celebes Sea is, but if you do, let me know. And then on the back, when you get this, it says, savor the sweetness of your dreams, bearing fruit. You can trust that everything is unfolding to bring your true desires. So this is adorable. It's, I think this one is like $12. No, hold on. How much is this one? I don't remember. Yeah, I think this one's $12. So it's a beautiful little journal. Super cute stocking stuffer. And then, oh my God, let me take this all off. So if you want, the artist is also doing prints. So for $24, can you see that? So pretty. Isn't that pretty? So a little decor for the house. That frame, by the way, is mine, so that's not part of it. Oh, okay. So my dear friend and momtrepreneur, I adore her, Mallory Hyde. She has a company called Henley and Hart. And so she has these beautiful stationaries that you can cut out with a slogan or your name. Oh, you guys can't really see that on Instagram. Oh, can you see that? So you see how it's kind of like cut out? Yeah, okay. Lots of colors, patterns. See that? Yeah. So there's a bazillion colorways. Super cute. And then depending on how many you get, they retail for, I think it was like $40 to like $104 if you get like an absurd amount of them. What else did I want to show you from this? Oh, okay, so the shirt. Oh, of course. Okay, so this is from Boy Meets Girl, and it's $39. It's their V-neck full circle logo tee. They run super, super, super oversized. So this is actually an extra small. I'll show you. So this is an extra small. So they're comfy. All the young kids are wearing them with belts. All the cool kids. That's not me. So yeah. And oh, okay. Last one that I wanted to show you because that's the last one I think I have right here. You probably saw me wearing this in last week's episode of Mommy Moments. So this is from Rainy Brook, which is one of my favorite contemporary brands, hands down. She's known for her sexy silk draping. This is the Harriet top in true red. It retails for $275. So this is the most expensive item from Shop for Vasculitis. But what I love about it is, and I can demo this, you can wear it 6 different ways. So do the math. 275 divided by 6. I will not do the math because we've already discussed that my kids have left me with little brain cells. So you can do it like this, where it's like really sexy. You could cross it. Oh my God. I'm going to show you all of these online. So you can cross it, which is how I wore it last time. That's very pretty. You could do, well, I don't know if that's going to show. But anyway, you could do asymmetrical. That's not going to show. But you could do a bow, which I did last week. There's a really pretty way to do it this way, as a tube top. But I'm not doing it justice right now. So I will show you how to do it. In an upcoming post. So I will post that on Facebook and I will post that on Instagram stories. And I think I'm going to be able to do it in the next hour because I think David is out, which may very well be my time to say peace. So I thank you all for joining live. Comment, tag, tell your friends. I will be back next Monday, 1 p.m. with Kristen McGee. Oh my God, I'm crazy. Yeah, McGee. Kristen McGee. I'm sorry, Kristen. It's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday, so I apologize if I butchered your last name because it's an easy last name. So yeah, so I will be here with Mommy Moments next week we will be talking about yoga and fitness and wellness with Kristen, and hopefully she'll share some tips from her book. And that's it. Let me just double check. Oh, Elise. Hi, Elise. We just showed your bracelets. See? Yeah, I love them. Like I said, great stretch, $50, 20% going back to the Vasculitis Foundation. I like to wear two. That's just me. And honestly, I think they're appealing to like my 13-year-old niece and my 93-year-old grandma. So they are amazing. $50, 20% going to the Vasculitis Foundation. Donna. Hi, Donna. Happy almost Thanksgiving. I'm almost certain that we will not be joining you for Thanksgiving at Michelle's house because I'm not sure if David is still contagious. Who's here? Love you, Pamela. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you, honey. Thank you. All right, guys. So shop for vasculitis.com or PamelaPekerman.com/charity. And that's pretty much my story, Morning Glories. And if you have any questions, I'll stick around for like another minute. Otherwise, I may just take the opportunity of the next 2 hours while David sleeps to, seriously, if you saw the shit show that is going on in my bedroom right now. SOFNS. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. It is terrible. Terrible. All right, well, no questions. Thank you, mamas, for joining me, and I will see you next Wednesday right here for Mommy Moments with Pamela. Thank you so much. #share, don't shame. Bye.